love seeing how old customers are doing, following up with them or hearing back from them, and then calling new people and just meeting new people. I like to think I'm a genuinely sociable person, so it's always fun to talk to somebody new and get to know them a little bit and see why they want to move to Miami or why they want to move somewhere else in Miami.
We're in an elevator. We are showing amazing apartments to Nikki.
One of the things I didn't really realize is how enjoyable and how fulfilling it is to mentor people. And obviously I'm still trying to learn quite a bit every day because I need to learn a lot more. Since I don't have any kids yet, at least, I've never gone through that experience of teaching people that are younger besides my nieces.
We started out the day, we were gonna go to this house in Alton Road, but that did not happen because Derek got there, and even though I told the guy, Brian, that we were going to be, filming, whatever, he freaked out and basically kicked Derek out, and then, so we kind of had to cancel that one. Yep.
Dog services, dog grooming, dog hotels, up there. I mean, look, they've taken all this real estate. Do these dogs make money? No.
Anyway, so we saw 5 things, I think I just counted. And Derek and I are very tired. So next thing, Nikki has to talk to the schools and see if she can get the niece in the school somehow. I'm sure she can. And then we make an offer. Woo-hoo. And then they will apply. So yeah, so that's it.
As an agent, the more I know about the reason why they're gonna move, and I ask this with everyone, because if I'm not fully invested in their move, I'm not gonna be able to treat them the same way as if it was a family member. I wanna treat them the same way. And it doesn't matter, it's never about the price point. It's about, hey, I need to move closer to my job so when I get home I can spend more time with my wife and kids, or husband and kids, or whatever. So knowing that motivation is what drives me to treat them exactly the same. So today's a random Tuesday. I guess not so random because it's been raining the whole day. Yesterday the weather was perfect, and today we're gonna do a few things. Gonna first show a previous customer a property. It's in Miami. For those that know Miami a little bit, it's between South Miami and Kendall. It's $1,125,000. So we're gonna show that. I'd love to show you the inside, but they have 5 dogs, so that's gonna be a little bit difficult. Then we're gonna go check out a home in the Venetian Isles. It's $10.8 million. It's for a client out of town. I'm in front of the property and the gate was closed, so is someone there? Okay, thanks. Okay, bye. So she's there. She's gonna call me back that someone is there. So I'll drive in front of there in case someone actually is. we're at Palmetto Bay, and just to give you a little bit behind the scenes of a photo shoot and video shoot. The first person that's coming is Lenny. Lenny is going to do the photography. He's going to probably spend about an hour doing the interior of the house. After he's done with that, he's going to do a 3D virtual reality tour. So for those of you guys that may not know what that is, VR, virtual reality, where you put the glasses on. If you watch this house, if you're living in another state, country, or just can't make it to the house, you can put your phone into these devices. They're like 10 bucks online. And you can walk around and it's like you're in the house. So Lenny's gonna do that. That takes a little bit longer than the photography. So that'll take probably another hour, hour and a half. After that, Carlos is gonna come. Carlos is gonna do a drone video. So depending on, there are a lot of things that we have to take into consideration. The weather, the clouds, what people forget about a lot of times is the wind. You know, sometimes in Miami it'll be 20, 30 miles an hour, and the day could be perfect, but it could be windy and we can't shoot. So we're gonna make sure that the house is perfect inside and the weather is good outside. And then after that, we're gonna go in the inside of the house. And depending on how big the house it is, it could take an hour to 2 hours to do that. And then after that, there's post-production and everything else. And usually to get the video and photos, usually I can get the photos in a couple days and the video within a few days after that.
Hi, so we just had an open house here at 1430 Lenox. It's actually a listing of a colleague in the office, Mendel, and he asked me to help out, so here I am. It was pretty successful. We had, I don't know, probably 10 or so people come. Some of them were brokers, some of them were buyers. Open houses are always interesting because, especially now, because a lot of people just look at things online. But that being said, it's a totally different experience to see something in person. So I always recommend it. If there is an open house in your area, go check it out just to see what the neighborhood's like. This is a really cool house. It's very unique here in Miami Beach. And we have 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. It is actually originally from 1939, was redone in 2007, but they preserved a lot of the architecture and a lot of the unique style that was prominent in the 30s. So yeah, that's about it.
Something like that you didn't realize before you got into real estate that you realized as an agent was a lot harder than it should be?
Well, I really, when I tell you I didn't know you had to go get clients, I didn't know. I mean, I was working as a personal assistant, and I walked in and said to Carol and Fred, who I worked for, I said, I got my license, and I was like, this is great. And I went to, signed up at Coldwell Bank or whatever, and I said, okay, wait, but I'm missing something. Like, is there a place I go to get clients? I thought there was, I just didn't understand. And Fred just starts laughing. And I'm like, what? And Carol's laughing. And they're like, Jade, if it were that easy, everyone would do it. And I just sat there like, wait, so those transactions they showed you on the board in Goldpost, when they say, and if the house is 1 million, you make blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait, you have to go get that? I didn't understand it at all.